Welcome to MegaNet Gaming, and today's first review is going to be on Soul Calibur II for the GameCube. The Soul Calibur series was first spawned on the Sega Dreamcast, but shortly after ended up being discontinued due to sales that were rather lackluster. So Soul Calibur II is a fighting game. Released in 2002, developed by Project Soul, published by Namco, and it is one of the 3D style fighting games where you can sidestep into the foreground or background to dodge attacks. So it's quite the evolution from early attempts at this, such as Virtua Fighter and Battle Arena Toshinden, both of which are excellent games in their own right if you're into fighting games. So anyway, yeah, the game was released in 2002. It's also on the GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and in the arcade. The Xbox version does contain native 720p support, so that is an option. And I used it in the arcade. I used the Namco System 246 board. So let's go ahead and switch over to some gameplay. And just a warning, fighting games are pretty low on the list of genres that I enjoy, but I do enjoy good
The man from the black mist bore the light.
So let's get this running.
Battle 1, fight.
I do apologize in advance that the recording was mono. I will fix that for future GameCube recordings. So, you have a whole series of characters to choose from that are actually really well balanced with their different skill sets. As far as actual combat, uses what I've seen referred to as a rock, paper, scissors system, where low attacks beat out high blocks, mid attacks beat out low blocks, high attacks take priority over mid attacks, vertical slashes take priority over horizontal slashes, but vertical slashes can't be dodged, which horizontal slashes cannot. You have fluid animations, interesting combat arenas that actually still to this day look gorgeous. You have over 200 unlockable items. You can have changeable weapons. The AI is actually pretty good for a fighting game. There's a lot of fighting games where the whole single player experience is lackluster. This one's actually not too bad, but over time you'll figure out ways to choose AI just like any other fighting game. And the controls are very responsive, creating a fighting game that has a very high skill ceiling, yet a low barrier to entry. Although it is frustrating if you're new playing against somebody that's much better. The music is fitting for this setting. The art style is well done. And while I'm not going to give this game extra points for this inclusion, it even includes Link on the GameCube version. So if you're a fan of Link, you can play as Link with his traditional weapons as well. So there's not really a whole lot to say about this game. It's one of the best fighting games, especially fighting games of this style, ever created. And it's still held on quite a pedestal to this day. They did add a weapons master mode, which really isn't... I guess if you get bored with the game, doing it single player through the traditional route, and the other gameplay modes, you can try it. It's kind of a progression story mode that has some rather lackluster, mediocre translations and some that are just outright nonsensical. And it's just the weapon master mode. It seems like an afterthought that wasn't really thought out that well. And with any fighting game, you do require playing this against other people, because you will get bored with it after a while if you're just doing single player. So as far as replayability, the replayability is in playing against others, perfecting your skill set, and progressing on. So, where do I rate this game? I am going to put it in the 9 out of 10 category. It is one of the best fighting games I've ever played. So I'll go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. Doesn't really add much compared to the Soul Calibur 1. Some slightly better graphics. Seemed to have slightly better graphics, but that could have just been more so a difference in my memory of the first one versus playing the second one more recently. There's also the inclusion of Necrid, who's a new character. And as far as anything else, if you enjoy fighting games, definitely pick this one up. It's worth the price, even if it's slowly going up in price and not all that cheap. If you love fighting games, you'll definitely enjoy this one. So we'll put it in the 9 out of 10 category, and I'm going to put it between Legend of the Red Dragon and above MPB Baseball 2005. It's definitely one of those must-own titles. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day.